We are actually the first truly pan-European digital bank. When we have a problem to crack, we just crack it. We will do it in a way which is so innovative that everyone will say, wow.
Welcome to The Big Question, the series from Euronews where we sit down with some of the biggest names in business. I'm Elena Butler, and today I'm joined by Béatrice Cossa-Dumurgier, Revolut's Western Europe CEO. So first of all, thank you for being here, Béatrice. Really appreciate it. Revolut is a neobank, but can you tell us exactly what makes it different from traditional banks?
A neobank is actually a bank that predominantly operates online, and what differentiates us from traditional banks is this very innovative mindset. We want to simplify the life of our customers when we provide financial services in a very innovative manner. So always providing them with an offer which is convenient and affordable. And something that differentiates us as well from other neobanks is that we are truly global. And we are actually the first truly pan-European digital bank.
And last year, Revolut was the #1 finance app in 19 European countries in terms of downloads. Tell me, what is the secret to Revolut's success?
So the secret of the success is very simple. It's customer focus. We want to be, we have been, we will be, we are extremely customer focused. This is our only and single priority.
And Revolut recently hit 65 million customers, which is incredibly impressive for a bank that's only a decade old. I wonder, can you tell me what's next?
We want to hit the 100 million customer target in 2027. For that, we will be investing 11.5 billion euro in the coming years. So there is nothing to stop us, actually. So we operate in 65 countries, and we have been profitable since 2022. And Europe represents 2/3 of Revolut business. We serve more than 40 million customers in all European countries. The strongest market, the largest market in Europe is France, and it's also the fastest growing market. So we have decided to set up in France a second hub, so based in Paris, to cover all Western European countries. Besides France, it will be Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, and Ireland.
And do you believe that being based in those countries is going to support you in your search for banking licenses, for example, in France?
We already have one based in Lithuania, and we have applied for a second banking license to be able to cover these 6 Western European countries out of France. We're in the process of getting this license. Trust in banking is just key. So being exposed to very demanding regulators, as the French one is a very demanding regulator, is actually excellent for us because it allows us to strengthen our operations globally.
Some customers may still choose traditional banks over Revolut because they're worried about the security of their money. Do you still think that customers are cautious about putting large savings into Revolut accounts?
Actually, Revolut has started as an e-money business and deliberately being, the second bank and not the primary bank. And what we observe is that more and more we are becoming the primary bank for our customers because more and more we are proposing products and services that simplify their life, addresses their need, and we're doing it in a very consistent and innovative manner. And the growth actually is the result of that success.
How does Revolut maintain its reputation, though, when there are safety issues that come up? Because I know that there have been issues of financial fraud with the app. What is Revolut doing to keep customers safe?
We are investing a lot in fraud fighting. This is a top priority for us. Out of the 13,000 people working for Revolut worldwide, about 1/3 are working on anti-financial crime measures, fighting against fin crime, fighting against terrorist financing, and also fighting against fraud, because all of this is totally interlinked. And because we are a truly pan-European player, we also have a unique visibility of some fraud patterns that happens to be, cross-border, because fraudsters don't care about border. We have probably the best data scientists in the world working for us, so we are developing machine learning models to identify fraud patterns, and be in a position to cut that very upfront, and to inform customers. So, for example, we've developed recently a feature, an in-app call. So when we notice something weird happening, then there is an in-app call so that the customer can feel safe, because the call comes from the Revolut app itself. That says, look, this looks weird, so you should be maybe careful about wiring this money from point A to point B. So we are developing a lot of awareness features on top of our own LLM models that identify fraud patterns and actually cut them from the very beginning.
And I know that Revolut is looking to expand its services, for example, by offering mortgages to customers. What are the challenges for Revolut here?
So mortgages is a way to address the needs of a customer segment, which is very important for us, which is 35 years old and plus. Today we've been extremely successful in the customer segment, which is 18 to 35, which is about 50% of our customer pool worldwide. So being able to provide mortgages is a way to address the needs of the next customer segment. So the challenge here is definitely that you do not grant a mortgage the same way in Germany, in Italy, in France, or in Spain, for example. And this is due to the fact that in Europe, even though there is the willingness to build a banking union, you still have some harmonization to do in terms of regulation, in terms of product offering. We have been very successful in the past 10 years despite that. So I don't see any challenge. It's just, as always, when we have a problem to crack, we just crack it. So we go down to the root cause, and then we say, look, what's the best way to provide a fantastic customer journey for a French customer or for a German customer when he or she wants to buy a house? And we will do it. And we will do it in a way which is so innovative that everyone will say, wow.
Sure. Thank you, Béatrice. That's all we have time for today, but it's been a pleasure having you on The Big Question. So
Definitely. Thank you very much.